Hello, welcome back. Today we've got another £200 worth of 10p's or 100p. We've got bags in this first bag and sealed bags in this second bag. So it'll be kind of interesting to see which one results with the best finds. So ideally we're looking for some 2019 alphabet 10p's. We've got loads of them, 6 missing though. We have got A, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L and M, N, O, P, R, T, U, V and X. So any of those last 6 would be welcome finds, but the 2019s are so low minted, so hard to find and come across that we started our third? Yeah, I think it's our third 2018 book. It's the same coins, but with a different date. We've got 2 so far, M and X, which I think we found in the last 10p hunt. So let's get into these bags even, and see how many we find today, potentially. Okay then, whilst the hunt is ongoing, I'm going to be going through some comments that have recently been left on the videos on my YouTube channel. Intro makes sense, right? Anyway, first comment comes from Mikey Mike M21, says, what coin you found that shocked you finding in the wild? Great videos. Well, thank you very much. Obviously the Kew Gardens, things like Jamara Podduck, Isaac Newton, offside rule football, Olympic 50p, they were always like, oh, that's amazing, I found one, it's really cool. But probably the biggest standout ones, some of the NIFCs, the Megalosaurus 50p, the Jane Austen £2 coin, but in terms of the coin that I was most amazed at finding was the fried egg era £2 coin. So that's where you think of the inner and the outer part as like a fried egg, and the inner part has splayed out into the outer part. It looks like a fried egg that the yolk has burst, because they're super cool, they're super rare, and the chance of finding one are so slim. To find one was pretty astounding. It'd be like finding a Tosha cat, or I don't know, I'm trying to think of something that would be equivalent excitement, but it's definitely something that is phenomenally rare and amazing to have found one. Paul Hoskins says, will there be a Santa at the Royal Mint for Christmas? There certainly was. So the last couple of years the Royal Mint transforms sometime in November up until the end of the year, and they've got like a little come along and meet Santa. It's mainly aimed at kids, not really aimed at coin collectors, but I think for local people wanting a Christmassy day out, it's a great trip. But I did go down last weekend before, I can't remember now, but it's time is flying. Yeah, it was last weekend, wasn't it? And yeah, so I did get to meet Santa, so can confirm Santa is at the Royal Mint. Jane Daniel says, if you just soaked a coin in water and washing up liquid, is that classed as cleaning in the sense of you should clean coins? I mean, with no rubbing, just putting water and air dried. Never done it, just curious to opinions. Yeah, well, cleaning a coin is an attempt to remove dirt, debris or whatever is on the coin. So soaking it in any sort of fluid, water and washing up liquid is definitely going to be cleaning. I mean, I know you scrub your dishes, but that's effectively what you do to clean your dishes. Now, with circulated coins, it's really tough to talk about cleaning coins because so many people have their own set minds about it. My advice is always don't clean coins that are rare, scarce or have numismatic interest, because especially if you're looking to sell a coin or in the future sell coins, if you clean them you will very much shrink the market of who's going to want to buy those coins. Now, that being said, if you find, I don't know, an Olympic handball 50p that is really grubby, really gross, has been really adversely tarnished, there is some numismatic value to the handball 50p to a collector, but if no one's going to buy it in that condition and you're keeping it for your collection, why not clean it? It's your coin, do what you wish with it. But definitely if you've got some higher end numismatic coins, some rarer coins with lots of value, and you intend to unlock that value at some point, do not clean your coins in any way. Oh, there we go. I for ice cream. And it's 2018. Ooh, very exciting. Oh, so this was on the £2 coin hunt where I found one that had almost it looked like a frosted finish on some of the details, and the background fields were like a mirror finish in certain parts where it hadn't been scratched. And the comments I got were from Darren Clayton, who said either BU or proof, it's frosted so probably proof, and then Griffiths or Coin Noob 71 on TikTok says looks like a proof. Yeah, that's my opinion, that was a proof coin. Although what I would deem a formally proof coin. I know that if it's struck as a proof coin, it's still a proof coin even if it's been in circulation, but in my mind, if it's been knocked around in circulation, then it loses that kind of excitement of it being a proof coin. It's still quite a cool coin to find. It's still quite nice finding one of those out in circulation, because obviously coins that are minted for circulation aren't minted to the same standard as a proof coin, but it's lost the excitement of the fact that it's a proof coin because it's been so damaged. And I'm always very skeptical. If I see something that I think looks a bit odd, I won't immediately jump and say, oh, this must be this, oh, it must be that. I'm always very skeptical as to what things could be. Right, that, sorry, not that. The Little Things, TLT, says, I'd love the definitives to all be in circulation. Rawmint said to me they are looking to circulate the 1 and 2 pence if there is a demand. Now that is the key, that was the key factor with the new definitives. The Raw Mint came out saying we will mint them subject to there being demand, which is basically saying, well, they might go into circulation. Now so far it looks like all bar the £2 coin, we've had confirmation they are being minted or have been minted for circulation. So it's looking good that those of us looking to complete date runs or get a collection of the 2023 definitives should get our chance to find the majority of them in circulation. Now saying that there has been no confirmation the £2 coin has been minted yet, there's still the rest of this month to go. We might get some of them minted for circulation. Quite how quickly we will then start seeing them in circulation is a whole nother question. AD4000 says, last Christopher, I'm not getting notifications. I have checked my settings and they seem to all be fine. So I really appreciate so you said last because there is always Wendy Fletcher who gets the first comment. But yes, so I was doing some experimenting myself with the Britannia Coin Company YouTube channel. I stuck my notifications on just to see. I was testing whether if uploading a short would ping a notification or not, and it seems that it does sometimes and very late. So I got a ping notification, bearing in mind I was at home all day. No, I was at home I've been home all evening. So the video went up at 6. I was home by then. I was home all that evening. I got my notification come through at 11 o'clock. And I thought, 11 o'clock at Britannia Coin Company? But what's going on there? Something must have gone wrong. I was digging through the app, the YouTube Studio app, trying to figure out what happened. It was just the case that the notification had come through very delayed. I don't know why that is. I know lots of bigger YouTubers have done many videos on the whole. If you subscribe and hit the notification, the YouTube algorithm still decides whether to send out that notification, which is a frustration because if a viewer has subscribed to a channel because they like watching their videos, if they then go to the next step, say I want to be notified when this creator releases a new video, those people should get those notifications when those videos go up, in my mind. That's not me telling you you have to subscribe and you have to hit the notification bell, although it'd be much appreciated. I feel like as a user of YouTube, as a viewer as well, for those channels that I am subscribed to and have notifications on, if they're not coming through, that's a bit of a frustration because that's why those buttons are there. But anyway, YouTube politics, right? Right. Oh, this is a name and a half. Eldrack 4556 says not a G&T. So this is my mega hunt, my £2,500 50p hunt in an attempt to finish the last 50p book, trying to find that Kew Gardens. And I did say at the start I have got a drink to hand because I'm going to be sat here, and I was sat there for 3 hours recording, so I needed some sort of drink throughout it. It was just a lemonade, it was not a G&T. I think drunk coin hunting is not the way to go, especially 3 hours of it. Oh, again from the Little Things TLT says the Canadian one, all I can see is his nostrils. Far too much emphasis on his nostrils. Definitely the British one is better. So that was in regard to the Canada releasing their new portrait of King Charles III to go onto their coins. I quite like the portrait. It's interesting that you pointed out his nostrils. I will have to go back and have another look at that to see what it is you're talking about, because it's not the first thing that comes to mind. I still think it's one of the better portraits of the king. I agree with you. I think our UK portrait of the king is better, especially when you start comparing to some of the other territories, crown dependencies. The portraits they've picked of him, some of them are shockingly bad, but no, I think the Canadian one is good. To coin a phrase says, typical that your first Olympic is one I still need for my hunts. I know that feeling exactly. which book was it? 2 or 3 books ago, I was stuck on Olympic wrestling. I could not find Olympic wrestling. I think I'd found a Kew Gardens and was still looking for that Olympic wrestling. So every time one of my friends or other coin tubers found an Olympic wrestling, they sent me clips of it, or viewers sent me screenshots of it just to tease me. Yes, I hope you get to find it very, very soon, if you haven't already. Martin Thomas says, "Hi Christopher, you've probably been asked this before, but has there ever been a common coin you've got stuck on for a book? I'm struggling to find Roger Bannister, but I'm sure he'll turn up soon. All the best." Interesting question. I can't think of a time where it's been a very common coin. Like, I guess that handball recently in the last 50p book was the last Olympic 50p I needed, considering I found multiple footballs, which are much, much rarer and harder to find. That's kind of weird that I would get stuck on a handball. One that does spring to mind was in the previous book, trying to complete the Paddington set. I was missing Paddington at the station for a long, long time, and Paddington at the station is a very, very common coin. Maybe not the most common coin, but still one you would expect to find within 2 or 3 £250 coin hunts. But it was a long time finding that one, but he was finally ticked off. I think we'll do one more comment from John for shared.com 9928 says, "As I've said before, Star Wars is very British. A lot of it was filmed in the UK, British actors playing parts in the films. Ever heard of Ewan McGregor or Warwick Davis or Alec Guinness or Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing? All you have to do is a little research. Yes, the films are made by an American film company." Okay, I have tried to phrase this in the most transparent way. I think I've even said specifically, although Star Wars is an American creature, it does definitely have a British soul, a British skeleton for the things that you said, the filming locations, the actors in it. I am a huge Star Wars fan, in case it's somehow skipped your awareness, but I'm very aware of the British involvement in Star Wars, but that does not Star Wars British make. Unfortunately, it's definitely an American film franchise. There are lots of things that have great British involvement in it, and especially within films and in television. We've got a very strong cultural base, so there's lots of great British actors, directors, locations for things to be created, but that doesn't change that Star Wars is American, and it's a little bit of a departure from the Royal Mint strategy of only minting British things on British coins. So I'm afraid we're going to have to disagree on that. I still love Star Wars. I still love the fact that Star Wars is on British coins, but it is concerning to me and other collectors that this might be the Royal Mint opening the door to make an avalanche of tat rather than sticking to British things on British coins. But there we go. Anyway, let's get back to the coins. So there we go, our finds for today. A very good hunt. I for ice cream from 2018, which I think is surely a new one for the book. 2 from Jersey. What years have we got? 2006 and 2014, which is pretty cool. A 20p coin, which is not a 10p, so maybe I've profited. But no, not too exciting, but there we go. And then this is a nice one too. It's got a huge chunk of cud metal. If I compare to one, I haven't got one to hand. You can see there is a bit of design which has been not exactly transferred properly due to damage to the die, so that's quite an exciting coin. But of course, most exciting thing for today, I need to find my book. I don't know where I've put it. Here it is. Let's move these out of the way. EFGHI, there it is. Where's the coin gone? So another one. 3 out of 26 done. What letter are we going to get stuck on? Hopefully it's not the same one as last time, H. If we can take that off nice and early, that would be lovely. But definitely one of our star finds from today's video. But as usual, let me know what your favourite coin from today's video is. Links as usual are down in the description to my coin collecting Discord server if you want to come over and join that. Also links to my other social media channels, the PO Box address you can write into me, and a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, who I work for as my day job. So please do check them out as well. Now all that leaves me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.